All right, you guys, welcome back in where we're going to talk about the Depression 2.0. Yeah, I said it. We're in a Depression 2.0. Now, it's not the same as the 1930s of the Great Depression, but there's a lot of similarities going on right now. And with those, we have the government shutdown. There is 1.4 million people without a job. Some are working without pay and some are sent home without pay. Now we have with the government shutdown, this is the ultimate area we have been talking about prepping. Prepare for job loss, prepare for food insecurity, prepare. And people are resisting what's happening. We can see it. It's writing. It's all over the walls. I've said it for time and time again. Now we have 12% of the population that is on assistance that is preparing for food insecurities. And I am posting a lot of tips and tricks. And to those commenters out there that have made a comment that I have a nice horse face, you're welcome. What your little mad comments are going to say are not going to hurt my feelings because I faced food insecurities as a child. So some of my videos are going to apply to you and some of them are not going to apply to you. And I suggest that if you don't like me wanting to help everybody to prepare, no matter where they are on the economic standpoint or the tiered, you're not the elite, sweetheart. Stop. So anyways, let's go into this. All right, so Depression 2.0, we are here. We are here where government assistance is probably not going to be helping out in November. People are panicking. And what does that mean for the prepper mindset? For people like me who have been preparing for a very long time, that means there's still a potential for people to want to come and loot and raid. I mean, I'll say it. People say it to me all the time on the internet. I'm going to come to your house. There is a new rumor going around that Walmart might be shutting their doors on November 1st. I cannot confirm this rumor whatsoever, but that is a possibility. That is a possibility because there is assistant programs that are not going to be in flow. Now understand how that's going to affect you. So for those people who are in the comment section thinking that they are going to shame somebody because they're on food assistance, I'm not going to be here to support you in this. I'm not. You're probably not going to like me after this. There is people who are elderly, retired, disabled. There's so many people that are on government assistance. It's not just those few stories you see about it. And if you're angry, why don't you go to some of the YouTubers you see on YouTube? Because I see them. That are like, let's take our EBT and let's go spend $1,000. Why don't you go take your hate comments over there? Because here's the thing. Because I grew up so poor, I know what food insecurities are. I'm never going to be a snob on food. I'm definitely not a picky eater. I'm going to give you tips and I'm going to give you tricks to extend your budget, to help you out. And maybe some of you guys can't have sodium, so my ramen video doesn't fit you, and that's okay. Because I'm going to have other tips and tricks that do help. But I'm trying to hit everybody. Everybody on this internet, that is so many different people from so many different scales. But understand what could happen to you just because you're not on government assistance and you think that there are so many hate comments like trying to dig at people, and it's disgusting and it's vile. Because here's the thing, all of you started from nothing. As preppers, we all started somewhere. We started building somewhere. And I'm going to say this with my chest. Like, you need to understand that you started by stocking up a little bit more, adding more freedom seeds into your prepper. Yeah, that's ammunition. I'm sorry. I hate talking like a toddler, but sometimes I have to because of this app. I want you guys to understand that everybody starts from somewhere. And this could open up the world to a whole bunch of new preppers coming in. People who didn't really think that job loss would affect them, that food insecurities could affect them. We want as many preppers as possible. And why would we want that in this depression? Why would we want more preppers preparing? Because that's less people knocking on your doorstep to want to take your stuff when something actually happens, which most of us know something will actually happen. It's true. If this shutdown strikes a little fear in somebody's heart where they say, you know what? I think I should have a little bit extra rice and beans on my shelf. Maybe I should start preparing for a grid down. We've had a lot of power outages. I mean, Amazon completely shut down. Y'all don't think hacking could be a thing? Grid down scenarios are more likely than anything. EMPs, our military prepares for EMPs. Why would foreign soldiers want to touch our ground? Why would they want to nuke it and destroy it? They can't use it for a long time afterwards. An EMP, that's perfect. Disable the system. We're reliant. Can't even go to the movies with cash anymore. You have to use tap pay. Our society has continued to go 95 miles an hour all the time. And what's happening is you can see it. You can see what is happening. Government assistance programs, that's 12.6% of our population or 12.4? 12.4%. And if you're outside of the country, you're kind of watching and you're staring at it, but just realize that this could happen in your country. It could. With government assistance, people facing actual hunger. Some of you guys with your snarky comments, you've never experienced hunger. Never. I have. I'm going to tell you right now, some of those reports you see of people like there might be an uprising, that's true. That's true. I was 12 and stealing food. That's true. I can see it. Some people are going to have to make the choices, what they can eat and what they can't. So I'm going to unload a bunch of Great Depression menu items. My family used them. I grew up very poor, extremely poor. I want people to survive, and I want people to change their mindset on prepping. The Depression 2.0 is something we've been treading that line. We've been in a recession for 5 years. The world has been in a recession, not just the United States. The world. You can see it. The food crisis increasing, the taxation's increasing, the disruption, people being disgruntled towards the government. You can see it. We're about there. It's just around the corner. Now, I'm hoping that many of you guys are opening your eyes to it. What does that mean for us that have been prepping? It means still keep stocking up. Why? Because corporations won't want to go broke. Just so you know that. Corporations, when they don't receive their aid money, such as the stores, when somebody's going to go purchase, they don't receive the money that they expect for that month, they're going to start increasing each and every one of those items. Just like they did in the pandemic, right? Shelves were completely wiped clean. When the shelves were clean, they decided to increase the cost because it's supply and demand. It's consumerism. That item's a hot commodity. We should just raise the price just a little bit more. We'll get a little bit more money in our pocket. That's what's going to happen. So just because you're not part of the 12.6% that's affected by government assistance shutting down doesn't mean your pocketbook won't be affected. Karma is a thing. It's a double-edged sword. So whether you're mature enough to admit that it's a double-edged sword, no matter which way you look at it, the assistance goes away, the prices rise, whoever's paying is going to continue to pay because those companies don't want to lose their profit margin. So as always, stay aware, stay prepared, and always have your head on a swivel. Are you guys ready for the Depression 2.0? Keep watching because there's going to be a lot more recipes popping up on short feeds. That's where I post a lot of my recipes. And then we're going to keep talking about it because this could potentially get a lot worse. Got till November 1st to find out. I'll see you on the next one.